Hello and welcome. My name is Elisa di Napoli, and today I want to answer some questions that some of my clients have been asking. So let's get started. I've got two questions today. The first one is from Sean, and it's about mindful communication. So Sean says, I'd like to know about mindful communication, as in when talking to someone or in a group setting, remaining present, focusing on bodily sensations. This is my New Year resolution, and I find it very difficult to remain present when talking to someone. First of all, I want to say my understanding of mindfulness is all about being aware in the present moment. So being aware of what? Being aware of myself, my body sensations, but also my thoughts, my feelings, and being aware of the other person. So what they're saying, but also not just with words, but also what they're saying with their eyes, what they're doing with their body, the tone of voice they're using. Basically, it's not just about, in my opinion, being aware of your body. I mean, obviously that's a very good start. But as long as that's not taking away from actually listening to the other person on a whole holistic level. So you are listening, in listening mode. I think that's really what mindful communication means to me. Thinking about what they are saying and really focusing on that while I'm listening to them, rather than thinking what I'm going to say next or what could I reply. That doesn't even come into it until the person has finished communicating. And then it's about trusting myself, but also checking in before I answer. So I don't just barge in with my answer, but I take a moment to check in and think, okay, so this is what I heard, and just reflect it back as well, so that the other person feels heard and listened to. Because you might have been listening, but if you don't let that person know that you have, they don't know, basically. And the best way to do that, to show them that you were attentive, is to reflect back what they said in your own words, and then ask them if this if your interpretation of what they said or communicated is correct, and without attaching to being correct or not correct, because really what you want is connection, not to be right. And the other thing I want to say to you, Sean, is that you're finding it difficult because it is difficult. It's one of the most difficult things we could possibly do. And like with meditation, with mindfulness meditation, it's about training ourselves by repetition, by constantly being aware, okay, am I thinking about what I'm going to do next or what I'm going to say next, rather than listening to this person right now? Am I distracted in some fantasy of the future or the past, rather than being here now? So just like with traditional meditation, when we are listening mindfully to other people, it's about bringing ourselves back again and again and again, regardless of how many times we need to do that, without beating ourselves up for having to do this again and again either. So it's a practice, and it is normal to find it hard. I hope this answers your question.